And here we are with a spontaneous, unplanned stream of unplanned, spontaneous streamerishness. Okay, let's get some things set up, shall we? We need to do stuff. Let's get that to do that running, and then get that up, get that going, get stuff working and happening. That paused. Okay, and there we go. Okay. Okay. Can he say anything apart from the word okay? No, he can't. Oof, got him. Alright. Have an inventory full of wood. We'll see if anybody actually turns up. Although it's just me talking by myself. Oh well. I should probably explain what this is to anybody. Hello. Yes. I see the number 2 in the chat, which means that somebody else is here. How are you doing? I am doing well. But yes, I should explain this to anybody watching the archive. This is the BasketMC Patreon server, which I'm not Patreon, but JJ Bonzig is very kind and let me be her +1, as it were. So that is how I am here. Multiplayer shenanigans ensue. I'm currently working on showing creepers off the top of my house. I'm currently working on building a desert town. Second one. It's going to be like a Wild West kind of a theme. We have a saloon, or similar. And then we'll have a train station and a stable and other things you would have in a western town. Hopefully less creepers. Let's do this here, and then this can go here, is in the corner here then, and then this should go here. So yeah, I've just been recording stuff with somebody else who is not John, and I want to wait a bit and try and keep it hush-hush, so I'm not going to say who it's with or when it's going to come out because I don't quite know. But I have some extra time, so why not just start a random stream? It's at a much different time than usual, so maybe some other people who don't usually make it because they're asleep can make it. That is my thought process. Just lighting some stuff up around here. Alright. To build like a thing that's very descriptive. Like a thing on the front that makes it look 3 stories high from the front, but it's just like a facade. That seems to be a thing that they have in Western towns. A fake 3rd floor. I'm doing a great job at taking down this tree in a logical manner. What the heck? Oh. Come on, tree. Down we go. Usually I manage to take these down right. Do the little spiral through the tree thing. Take the thing down without having to place any blocks, but I've messed it up somehow on this particular occasion. So we're going to have to go. I'm using 3 different kinds of wood in here, and we've got ordinary oak wood, we've got spruce, still called oak wood ordinary, even though oak wood hasn't been the only wood in the game since when? Versions and versions and versions ago. Oak wood, we've got some spruce, lots of spruce, and we've also got a bit of dark oak on some of those trapdoors over there. So that's the block palette we're going with. We've got some oak planks, we've got some stripped oak logs, we've got trapdoors, slabs, stairs, logs. Lots of different kinds of block in this build. What are we doing? We're gonna need spruce, we're gonna need more oak. I've got an inventory full of wood and I still need more wood. Wood, wood, wood. Maybe I should join one of the Discord voice chats. Let's hop into Patreon server voice so that if Wonder wanted to, she could join me. Yeah, let's take some stuff down. Got all of the logs. Lovely logs. I can't bash through the leaves with the axe, unfortunately, because it's silk touch, so I'll end up actually getting leaf blocks, which I don't want. Instead I have to punch them in order to get the saplings. Didn't actually want silk touch on the axe, and I got it anyway.
Hey
Hello.
there.
Hello.
Hi. Don't you hate when you're 3,000 blocks from home and you run out of rockets?
That sounds like a not very good time you're having.
I'm trying to find a mesa. It's impossible. None exists on the server.
Yeah, I've not found any. I've been flying around this desert a little bit trying to find anything, but no.
Okay.
It's all just savannas and oceans and jungle.
Yep, I've gone 13,000 blocks today. The other day was 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
In different directions.
Yeah, I found nothing when I went to the Woodland Mansion either. I passed none of them.
Did you find one?
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, cool.
But it's like way, way, way far away. It's not worth it.
No, they never are. I don't know why they make them so far away. Not like you can do much with it. Did you put a portal there?
No. I died. So then I had to borrow JJ's Elytra to get back over there. By the time I bothered with all that in there.
Oh, was that time? I knew I saw you had to borrow that. Okay.
So by the time I finished off all that and got stuff in the chest and brought it all back, I couldn't be bothered doing anything else over there.
I should be close to home, but I'm not staying home. I switched out most of the white terracotta for cyan now. I haven't completed it yet. I think it looks much better.
Yeah, I'll have smooth sandstone when we get to 1.14. But
yeah.
Not a thing quite yet. So many types of wood, planks, stairs.
I found a couple jungle temples.
Yeah,
there's nothing great in it.
A couple of desert temples out here, but it's mainly horse armor and name tags and stuff. Let's get these back down here. Saplings. Right.
Is it night yet? No.
Not quite.
Get rid of this rain.
You're a zombie. It spawned in my house.
Oh, there's a zombie in your other house. In Evergreen.
Is there?
The other day. There was.
I'm not doing a good job at lighting up my buildings.
I lit it. I did light it, but and there was a creeper in the bunkhouse. I had one, and then the other day John said he had one too. Just there's no reason. That's completely lit up. There's no reason for that to have any mobs.
I try and put light down in aesthetic places where I would expect a torch to be, but then it's not lit well enough. Okay, what are we doing? Spruce. Here we go. And the middle is here. Or is it one more block over? It's one more block over. It's here.
What are home base coordinates? Do you know, like approximately?
I have no idea. Probably find out, but yeah,
that's right.
Kind of 0-0-ish, I think.
Yeah,
not that far away.
Just weird. I'm not saying it.
No, I built this wrong. Must be one block further back. And then no. There we go. So I've been just recording a jam map with someone else.
Cool. Which one? Well, you don't know if you want to spoil it yet.
No.
Yeah, I need to get on the jams that have come out so far. They look promising. Are you gonna do one?
I was thinking about
build
it,
one?
but I haven't got time now, have I? There's one day left of this weekend and I haven't started.
Yeah, that's too late. Next time.
I was looking a bit earlier at the 1.13 stuff, trying to figure out how execute worked. I know what I wanted to do. It's just figuring out how to do it with the new execute command.
Yeah, it looked like everyone just on the CTMC was having a lot of challenges.
Yeah. Because test 4 isn't a thing anymore. Slash test.
Was that well understood? Did people know that was going to happen? That seems like a big change.
But they got, big change. You can do the stuff that test 4 used to do with execute now.
Okay.
But I didn't know test 4 wasn't a thing, so I'm just trying to tab and autocomplete test 4 and it's not working. I Google it and it's no longer a thing. Instead I have to work out what I wanted to achieve with execute.
Okay, now it's officially night. Sleep?
I can do. Hello, Alexam. How are you? Don't understand why they have that bed is too far away message. If you're gonna let me click on it and say it's too far away, let me sleep.
No. Okay. It worked though. Even before you... That's a great house. I just saw it. Looks really nice.
Yeah. Making a saloon western town kind of thing here. Where did I put my glass? Have I run out? I think I've run out. I think I used up the last of it. Oh no, we got some more in here.
Might have a couple stacks. I think I have a couple stacks.
Well, I'm in a desert. I shouldn't be short of glass.
True, but the smelter really helps time. You'd have to go all the way back to town.
Yeah, it's quicker just to gather sand and more. Although I don't have much coal around here. I haven't actually done any mining at all in this desert.
There's a ton of coal in the portal, the nether hub.
But you need all that for the coal block 4,
no,
yeah.
It's pretty much all done, that part.
Probably gonna need more of it eventually though. Don't want to nick all of that. Okay, I keep going down for stairs and I'm not making stairs. Stairs, damn it. There we go. Through that.
I made it home.
That together. Okay, right. That. Should make a ladder. That would be good. There we go. Let's move up here. Push this out. Put some of this down to planks. But yeah, multiplayer stream with someone else, and this is possibly a bit of a giveaway who it is. Then I look on his channel, and pretty much everything else he's posted is in Spanish. So, I think he's going to have to caption everything.
Oh, really? Wow.
I think so. Because I saw some English titles, so I clicked on them. It was a community UHC from about 2 years ago. So everybody else was speaking English, and he subtitled, I've seen pretty much everything. from what everybody was saying into Spanish.
Wow.
So I assume he might do a similar thing, which is going to take a bit of work. So 45-minute episodes worth of dialogue, translating everything into Spanish.
Post-production. Wow, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am in no way jealous of that. Okay. Field of view. This came up earlier on as well.
What did?
Someone in the chat is asking me what my field of view is. Where do you even find that? Is that normal? Yeah. And then my multiplayer friend has Quake Pro apparently, which is that's going to be weird watching that as well because it's a completely different field of view. Logs, and then logs, and then there. There should be stairs or slabs, or both. If I do one stair, one slab. Yeah, it doesn't quite line up. I messed up this wall at some point, so it's not quite an even number on both sides. One side is one block longer than the other.
Is it a floor below issue?
Well, like this side of the building is 9 blocks, and this side of the building is 10 blocks. And it's not too...
I have no idea how to reconcile that.
Yeah. At the time I noticed I'd rebuilt most of it, but it's made a bit of the tiny bit of the detailing a bit difficult. But it's fine. Okay, that side's 3, that side's 4. This is going to have to be a stair as well. That fixes it. You're used to 100. What is normal? Yeah, 100 is nearing Quick Pro level, and normal is 70.
Wow, this looks so much better in cyan.
I should probably have a look at what this looks like from the outside now. I think this building is exteriorly done. Yeah.
What's your plan? How close is that to your other?
Within 1 firework distance.
Okay.
So, however far that is. Not
so
that
why did you choose that town? Any particular reason?
Like this location.
Yeah.
Or it's just kind of a nice place. There's a lot of hills around here. It's kind of enclosed. You've got this little flat bit surrounded by dunes, and then there's an ocean not that far away in that direction. There it is. So if I expand the town over in this direction, I'll end up with it being by the ocean as well. And there's a desert temporary over there. And it's close to the other town.
I love this repair station. It is amazing.
It's so quick. I need another chest to put things in. This wood. Okay. Chest. Wood. Still need to record the last MHC with John as well. is another thing on the to-do list.
Haven't caught your last one that was out. Got it.
Pot. Forgotten Town. This is more like a Wild West kind of thing. So I'm gonna have train tracks and western-y style buildings, and then over in that direction. Let's get a good place to fly off from.
You should put in a gold mine in somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Had a bunch of gold ore for that though.
Yep.
Which isn't the most common thing, but yeah, it's a good idea.
It's a lot more common than it used to be, I think. Seems that way, at least.
Right, so over here we have this town, which is also one of mine. This is Dustlayer. I haven't come up with a name for the western town yet.
That's beautiful.
Willing to take suggestions. So this is more like your whatever this architectural style is, like desert, Eastern, Middle Eastern kind of thing, with the wood sticking out. So a very different architectural style.
I mean, they're all different. Yeah, all the buildings are different, but they belong really nicely together.
But it's all kind of the same block palette with the orange fences and stuff, but all the building shapes and stuff are still quite different from each other.
Yeah, that's my biggest challenge with my island. I need a theme. I have ideas of what I want to do, but I want to see what 114. I want to. Are we going to be able to upgrade this server to 114 without issue? You think?
I don't know. I think it's a bit too early to say at the moment.
I would hope so.
I would
I mean,
hope
112
so,
to
yeah.
113 was a lot more dramatic.
But I think there's stuff with the villages that they've said that might be a bit weird. Because they've got the new stuff going on there with cats spawning in villages and the whole pillager thing mechanic.
Pillage.
Yeah, like villages are going to have random raids basically. So you're going to get pillager raids randomly every now and again on villages. Where they
Do you think our village is going to have that? Even though it's blocked off?
Which is the troubling bit, because I don't know how old villages generated before 1.14 are going to work with the update to 1.14. Like if it's going to recognise that, yeah, that this is a village or not properly. I think is the troubling bit with the world conversion.
Yeah.
From what I've heard. So this is Fenworth, which is, I believe you did most of the work on this, right?
Yes.
You and Basket?
JJ did some.
And JJ, okay.
Yeah.
So this
I
is
did most of the buildings.
like your medievalish, I would guess. Well, it's got some lamps in it, but like hilltop town. Not really sure.
I like the church area, like it when you run up that stairway.
Mm-hmm. And there's a tiny hint of Japanese type architecture as well, I think, with some of the like
That was unintentional.
trapdoor stuff over there and a couple of the peaks on this roof here. Like a tiny bit like that too.
I try to use as many of the new blocks just to experiment a bit. These first few towns are really just... I never really built much in Minecraft at all. Just the many years I've played, I haven't really built that much, so I'm excited to experiment now.
Well, I think this is by far the nicest town so far.
It really lent itself to with all the hills. It naturally had a lot of character. Lots of character.
It's always more interesting with a non-flat terrain.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm doing with my island too.
Yeah. Says the man who's building everything in a desert. But there we go. So then, coming up over here, have to use another firework, we have Toffelmeyer, which hasn't been...
The church is looking great.
Yeah.
Have you seen the church?
Not recently. I've seen it taking shape. Yeah. I've seen the general outside of it, but not within the past week or so. I think this is the town with the least development so far. Pretty much because it's just kind of an in-between town between Fenworth and... What was Spawn Town's name again? I've forgotten.
Evergreen.
Evergreen. So this is just kind of an in-the-middle kind of thing. So it's not been built upon quite so much. But there's a really nice church here now.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got that.
I don't know if it really needs a lot, that town. Maybe just cleaning up some of the roofs and the existing buildings, but I don't think it really needs a lot. It's a cool town too, with the swamp.
Swamp town. And we've got the dark oak mushroom thing over there, which is kind of like it's kind of like a fast food restaurant, I guess. Which doesn't really fit the theme with anything else, but there it is.
I like it.
Silk Touch guy trapped in there as well.
Yeah, I saw that. Good one.
And then I find a good place to jump off and launch from. Here we go. This thing's completely failing it.
I can't jump from the ground.
There we go.
Impossible.
No, I need to get a little bit of height first to jump from. So then over here we have Spawn Town Evergreen, which is just kind of like an architectural mishmash because everybody built something and a lot of it doesn't really go together, but it looks quite nice, even so. Like this big blocky thing I built here, which doesn't really fit with anything else, and it's way bigger than everything else, but there we go.
I think we should figure out where everyone's gonna make their home.
Stable.
I don't know if I'll stay at the
Stable here, which looks amazing. And we've got the original house. Still got most of the storage and stuff in it, and beds here. I think you can fly with one water block, but it's not the easiest thing. Got some stuff over here. We've got a jumping puzzle going on, which I'm not going to attempt on camera because I'll fail miserably.
JJ did it. She was good.
We have the pub. Even though I hate pubs, I built one for some reason. Villager breeder over there, which John built. We got the super smelter over here, which is super useful.
Yeah, that's great. I'm not sure where to stand to get more creepers to spawn over in the creeper farm.
Yeah, because you can't be right near it, otherwise they won't spawn, will they? You probably have to be like
that's what John said, but I
Mhm.
went a couple of different places and nothing happened. So
What's the block spawning range? It's something like I want to
I have
say
no
like
idea.
50 to 70 blocks away. I've got no idea whether or not that's right.
You can see my messy island. No.
So here we have whatever this is called.
I haven't named it yet. I haven't done. I don't know. I've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you can't really firework out the water very well. Like a Mont Saint Michel kind of large island castle on top of it.
Yeah,
Eventually,
it will be
thing.
someday. Yeah, someday.
So
I'm still terraforming. I need to build roads, and I think once I get roads in, it will make more sense. Ignore the sugar cane to make more rock.
So this has basically all been manually terraformed. It looked completely different originally.
Many different times. I've torn it down. I built it. I torn it down. I built it.
This is very much a work in progress, but I am sure it will look excellent once it's done.
Someday. My viewing platform.
What we've basically got at the moment is that waterfall down there, and this
The bridge.
is kind of like an aqueduct, maybe, without the water.
It's a guard. Like that's supposed to be the lookout tower.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you'll have the bridge to the rest of the town. That'll sit up there. So this area here, it's too small. I think I need to get bigger because the bridge is so wide. But I don't know.
Yeah, there's not too much room to build on either side of it. What do you get? A couple of decent sized buildings down on either side?
Yeah, no, it's not going to be... The bridge, if you remember the picture, the bridge was a major part of it. So that's why it's so big.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. I like the bridge.
Yeah, I'm setting a bunch of fireworks after trying to shut those fence gates. It's not like they're hard to get or anything. They kind of are. Let's go.
They're probably the hardest thing to get in the game so far.
Yeah, because
They
you
use a
gotta wait
lot.
for the gunpowder.
Yeah, it's definitely not the paper, it's the powder.
Yeah, sugarcane is fine. But gunpowder, a little bit more difficult. I really want to play around with the scaffolding. That's not in the latest snapshot. The bamboo is, but the scaffolding isn't quite there yet.
Oh, that's on the snapshot? I haven't played around with that part of it yet.
There's the bamboo, but you can't really do anything much with it yet, apart from use it as fuel and sticks and... But there's no scaffolding yet. So here we have the casino, which is again mine, and I just kind of built a tiny bit and then left to do other stuff. I'll have to come back and finish it someday.
That's all I keep doing with my island too. I do want to get to it, but you can only do it for so long. It drains you.
So there's not too much here at the moment, but maybe someday. Do you like the door though? Even though all I did was copy it.
Oh, you know what I wanted? I wanted to see if you might do some of those doors in the Nether Hub. I think that would be really cool to have that as the entryway out into the various
I just
hallways.
followed, it was one of Mumbo Jumbo's tutorials, piston door.
Okay.
And here, I think this is pretty much the final thing. Guardian Farm.
The best farm in the world. Awesome.
Is incredibly efficient.
I gotta say, the squid farm is very efficient too. I was over there and I got 2 stacks of squid in 30 seconds.
Has that got another portal hooked up to it yet? Or is it still just flying only? Go through here.
Gotta smell all my leg.
Spider. Huh?
I'm growing nether wart so I can make nether wart blocks. You'll see as you come around the corner.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
So I changed most of it to. I
The
think
sign
it
looks
so
much better, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So the pink will all be gone. I can't believe it didn't look so pink in my single player world, but
Well, the nether kind of tints everything slightly red as well, doesn't it? Especially from far away.
I guess so. I don't even know why they made that color. I have no idea. It's the worst.
Extremely light pink.
So I have the basic stuff down, but the decorating, I'm not exactly sure what to do.
The shape of it is very nice.
Do you think I should take these cyan walls all the way to the ground, or leave the black here, or put some sort of block here to kind of be a difference? It's hard to. I tried that with the glass. I could put stairs here, and it just looked a little silly.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if this should go all the way to the ground, but I think it should. The columns, the support.
I think it looks fine as it is. Yeah, I do like the columns going all the way down.
You do or don't?
I think it looks fine. I do like the columns going down, but I like how there's, because otherwise there wouldn't be any black at the edges at all, and that's kind of nice.
Yeah. And I like the fog. I think that's my favorite part. Which was so hard, not hard to do, but you get lost in the black. You just get lost in how, like, did I put a block there? Is there really a block there? No, there's no block there. So it's just black.
How many layers down is this?
Of glass, I think it's 4 glass. One thing I noticed from John's, if you come over to see John's group here, this is 4 layers, and then this is 7, and he has a gap. I didn't realize that there was a gap between each one, and it really, that's what gives it the texture. That's what gives us the offset of the lines. Do you have a gap? So it really goes down 9 blocks over here.
I made this, not John.
Oh, you made that?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I didn't know that. Oh, you did
I already know exactly how this works. Because it was in...
You did an awesome job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because it was in the roof of intersection 1 of Corona Trials, yeah.
Corona Trials, yeah, he did.
When you look up and you got that. So I went up there, so I know how this trick works.
Yeah, yeah. And I didn't realize that there was. Oh, you went up there and looked at it. Okay. Yeah, because I saw another one where the layers they put an offset color, so there you put like gray or something in between. But it just brightened it up too much. It was too bright. Black is harder to work with.
Because if you just have solid glass, it just goes all the way through. So you gotta have gaps.
Yeah. I was thinking with these hallways that our hallways to the various, like we should do these hallways somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe not too far, but it'd be a lot of glass.
Because I was thinking, like, maybe have cutouts or something somewhere and then do glass on the side, so you just look and it kind of just goes off into a red void. But depending on how many walls you've got on the sides of them, that is a lot of glass.
Well, true, but the smelter makes things fast, relatively fast. We could probably add to the smelter if we need to.
We're not terribly.
And then getting sand is really fast.
And we're not short on red dye either because of the beetroot farms I have. They're not too bad at the moment. If you need loads, you just plant more beetroot. I got something like 6.5 stacks of beetroot seeds.
See, my hallway doesn't match this whole vibe anymore. I'm gonna have to change it. I mean, I actually really like the color. It's very happy in here. Pleasant. But it's certainly not.
Yeah, light blue and white are very crisp, futuristic colours, aren't they?
Well, for me it was the island. So, you know, very beachy kind of feel. Because it's on the way to the island.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
But it doesn't match this theme, so I'm probably going to change it. Maybe I'll change it to red, the concrete. And then I wanted to incorporate lava somewhere. Not sure where. Needs to be. It needs to be WonderSim proof, so I don't fall into it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about something dripping down from the walls here and maybe enclose it in glass a bit, but we might lose the effect of the dome.
Yeah, if you had this be a lava fall and then here and here be glass.
Yeah.
How would that look?
Yeah.
That might look alright.
I mean, it could just be coming from the walls, or it could just be a pool. I'll experiment a little bit.
Yeah, or like a lava floor
It
somewhere
might be
else.
nice to do up here instead. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I know I'm going to keep a floor up here. I just think this feels chunky. It's too much. But once I get the gray walls, it might look different.
Well, I think that's going to be pretty much the stream. I haven't got too long, and that is the tour done anyway. So, don't want to make it too long.
It's a good tour. Our early days. It's still early days.
Yeah.
On this.
Not too much built yet, but it's definitely getting there. We've got multiple towns.
Yeah.
No huge builds yet. But,
I hope to be there, but I gotta stop terraforming. I gotta work with what I have and start building. Where's the entrance to the... Over here?
Well...
The back door? Yeah, there it is.
There's nobody watching the stream, but to anybody watching the archive, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little tour. Maybe I'll do some more stuff from this server in future. I shall see you soon.